Hey everyone, welcome to Donut Titans with DBR, and today it is an exciting day because we just finished an awesome event. Now, sorry for the delay. I've been busy with kind of a big old shift move to Texas and a new job and new things like that, so I've been indisposed, but I did participate in the event and I got myself an awesome Titan to test out as well, and hopefully you have him too because his name is Crothos. But this is a new X Titan. This isn't the original Crothos. This is version 2. And what does that mean? Some people have been asking, probably the newer players have been asking, what is an X Titan? So I'm going to tell you today, just so you know for sure, it's a Titan that has X skills that go beyond the normal buff of other Titans. And in this case, X Titans tend to buff troops of certain types. Usually split up. So far we've seen it split up between ranged and melee, and Crothos here is no different. All right, check it out. He's got Ice Mastery 3, which is 90% up on his own damage. And then he has Frostbite Aura X, which is the Imperial damage at 180%. And then you have it split between Grenadiers, where they have on this particular Titan, Grenadier damage up 180%. And then of course, Incision Aura X, which is back to Imperials, giving them armor piercing. Which, if you look at the event relics that we got, that were available in the event, that's actually a perfect balance between his skill set, pretty perfect balance between his skill set and what was available on the relics itself. The last skill is Shrapnel Aura, and that is for the Grenadiers again, and that's armor piercing for the Grenadiers, which is actually pretty awesome. If I had some 4-star Grenadier relics that, I think like the Flame Volley and things like that, I don't know if I have all the 4 stars, but I might take a look at that in the future if you guys want to see Grenadiers buffed. But I'm going to show you how he buffs Imperials today, because that's all the items I have set up on him from the event, right? We have a lot of the ones we've seen before. Frostbow, which is Titan damage. Imperials damage, Imperials critical, so critical instead of armor piercing. Right, then we have the Ice Helm, which is ice damage for the Titan again, then Imperials health and Imperials damage, which is awesome. Then you have the Ice Cuirass, which is the Titan resist against ice, which is always interesting to me, but whatever. Titan armor and Titan health, so it's the defensive relic, which makes sense for a Cuirass. And then Ice Gauntlets, which is the Titan ice damage, Imperials armor, and then Imperials critical, again balancing out the armor piercing. And then of course the Ice Hammer, which is damage, right? Ice damage for the Titan, Imperials damage, and Imperials armor piercing. Now, he's a Berserker, so if you guys watched way back in the day, good buddy APOC loved his Berserker Korea. So he's out there in the fray really fast with his charge damage. And the question really comes down, is he as potent as, say, an X-Titan that's a Ranger? Because everyone loves Rangers. Is he just as good as that? Is he better? Let's go and find out, all right? So the really big question with this particular type of Titan, X-Titans, is how are you going to use them, either on attack and defense, which strategy you're going to use. And really, for me, it always comes down to which one of the X skills am I going to focus on, because if you split it up completely, I suppose you could catch people off guard, but ultimately, if you really buff crazy one unit, it tends to be the best strategy. So in this case, we're just gonna jump around, and sure, why not? Well, I don't really want VP. Why are you freezing? There we go. 147,000 with a level 35 Valwyn. Easy peasy. All right, so let's get rid of my Panther attack, which just became level 18, and we'll throw in our Imperials here. One more. And then I'm going to throw in, I think, some Fireballs just in case I want to speed it up, and some Rages in case I want to go Ultra damage. Ooh, and we should get some Imperials donated. Was that 1.3 million? He buffs them like crazy, doesn't he? He gets that power behind the rating system. All right, so let's do this. Let's go level 35. Let's let him take that on. So I'm going to kind of move this back so we can kind of watch him hit that. And then we'll just have these guys kind of go around the bend here. And yeah, there we go. Now you guys just kind of, I want him to solo. Who else is it? No attacking. All right, so we're going to watch Crothos solo Valwyn. Hit her. Okay, not quite a 1 hit, that was a 2 hit. And then I'm going to send him straight to spawn point. Now what's interesting to me, he should 1-hit these Goliaths. What? Maybe we better rage him up, huh? There we go. Him raged up. Oh, now see, now he doesn't even need his charge damage. Is he going to charge it? Yeah. I have this. Fantastic. Well, so as a Berserker, he's pretty potent when it comes to his own damage. But there's definitely limitations on that. So that's just a normal attack for an awesome amount of gold. But let's take a look and see what he does against something that's a little amped up, all right? So I'm going to make a call right here. I think in general, melee Titans tend to have difficulty taking on the hardest defenses possible, the really bulked up defenses, and that's just because melee Titans, you know, they tend to be either extremely good at damaging or extremely good at defending, but they have a hard time balancing the two, whereas the Rangers, as long as they're out of range of melee, do an awesome job at dishing out damage without falling. So let's go take on an impressive defense. 2.56 million sounds impressive from rank 1 in the league currently with level 24 troops. So 1.2 million versus 2.5 million, but I'm going to think that it's not so much about the numbers here as it is what is actually buffed. That seems like at that level that's either got to be Imperials or Panthers, unless he's got one of those ranged buffs. He's got quite the mix. Man, those are bulked up. I don't know what Titan that is. You guys are going to have to tell me. Looks like he's buffing Grenadiers? Well, heck, if he's buffing Grenadiers, let's just... maybe we can hide behind stuff and then ambush him? I'm going to try that. We're going to hide behind an obstacle. Is it possible? It's kind of... it'll be interesting. Some will hide behind. The rest will just go and kill stuff, I guess. Let's see how hard they are to kill. Not that hard. Oh, man, the Panthers. The Panthers are deadly. There was a Panther buff for sure. See, that didn't even look like 1.2 million was standing up against those Panthers. They wiped the floor with them. I wasn't even watching the damage. What were they dishing out? Holy cow. Oh, man, you know, despite all the hip-hop that went around, all the lightning and ice and all that, Panthers still reign supreme, honestly. I mean, yes, you can put poison defense up. I could probably put poison defense up at 100% on a Titan and go kill them with, like, Thor, Loki, you know. But at the end of the day, just all well-rounded attack system, Panthers are freaking amazing. All right, let's try 1.12 million. Because at least there it's supposed to be a balanced attack. In fact, I should technically have the benefit of the doubt. And I'm not even going to play strategy at this. I'm just going to bulldoze attack. We'll just do auto attack. Let's see. Looks like another Panther defense. Why is it such... yeah, Panther defense. I don't know why the numbers are low, because level 25 Panthers are insane. You should probably go kill some of these ranged units. Unless he gets caught by a Panther. They're destroying the Imperials. The Imperials aren't even really touching their HP. And it looks like 2 Panthers took out Crothos. All right. All right, that's enough playing around. All right, so and that's kind of what I wanted to illustrate, that melee troops, or the X-Titans that buff from Berserker status are pretty awesome. But they have their limitations, right? They aren't up to par, because he's not maxed out. He's only level 50, but he's not at the level where he could go in and just absolutely destroy any defense possible. Even if I put poison defense on him, I don't think he would take out that high level. And granted, I am taking on, you know, 5, more than that, right? 6 levels higher than my own attack unit. So, you know, that's just, it is what it is. Let's see what else we got. Let's find a hard land. Usually the hard lands are on VP lands. Grenadiers. That might be unfair again. Oh, it's a ping pong land. Oh, this is actually kind of nice to illustrate, and I think this is probably the best way to use Crothos. Kind of like, you know, you would with any other Imperial buffing, like Italis or whatever, is when you're ping-ponging for an event, which has become a lot of the game, is just speed. This is probably one of the fastest attacks you can do, because you've got your buffed Imperials that can just run in and kill everything, and then you got Crothos himself, which is going to run in and kill stuff. Wow, even at level 24, goodness gracious. Kill him. Woo! I'm impressed. I'm impressed with just these straight Panthers, man. Are they killing me? Man, they are. Okay, woo! Anyways, I would probably attack a little lower lands, but that's the beauty of Imperial buffing Titans and Berserkers. They're just fast, they're good at what they do, and they can ping-pong like that. And honestly, that's probably what I'm going to use them most for. As far as my own Crothos, it's going to be as a defensive Titan, and then when it comes down to an event where you get a bonus from having an ice-based Titan, an ice 4-star Titan, or maybe they pick out Crothos himself has to be used for that bonus to soul count, that's the perfect time to use them. And as long as you're not getting creamed like I did in the last few battles, you're not gonna have to spend 1 million food recouping your Imperials from all the dying on the battlefield. Man. Oh, and before we get done with this, let me just take a look real quick at exactly how he is buffing them. So with all his unit, his relics on and his own X-Titan buffs, he brings level 17 Imperials to a base damage over 13,000, health at over 10,000, armor at 30%, armor piercing at 118%, critical 40%, and overall, pretty awesome for Imperials attacking. If I had them near 20, 22, I wouldn't have had a problem with most of those levels I just showed you against level 22 troops. So that just has to do with levels, but that's the beauty of X-Titans is they let you attack above your own level and actually win. Well, there you guys go. That is Crothos, the Ice Titan from the recent Ice event. He is a new X-Titan, the new evolution of Crothos. Let me know if you got him for yourself. Did you finish the event? And what do you think of him? Do you like him? Do you not like him? Do you have your own opinions based on him? Let me know. I love to hear it. You can comment down below and I'll get into discussions myself, of course. And I'll see you guys next time on Dawn of Titans with DBR. Oh, he's following me. He's tracking me. He's flipping his little teeny hammers. He's got this like really, really bright blue. Almost very Asian of him to do that. What am I talking about? All right, I gotta go, guys. It's a busy day today too. I'll see you next time.